Good morning, Porcupines. Welcome to your weekly fill of the POJO news. I'm your host, Cooper.
And I'm your co-host, Carly. Today is Tuesday, September 30th. Let's get right into it. We're starting today's episode with a feature on one of the CTE pathways. If you're new to SHS, CTE is career and technical education. Think things like welding, culinary, or law enforcement. Our team sat down with our floral design teacher, Ms. Hanson, to learn more about what her pathway offers. Over to you, Jaden.
Hello, Victoria from Porcupines. Today we are welcoming Ms. Hanson. Thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you for having me.
So, what are your goals for floral design this year?
I would love to have as many hands-on activities and experiences as possible. So the more flowers we get, the better.
Do you have any other plans for this year that involve any other programs?
Well, we love to collaborate with other classes, programs, etc. For example, this Wednesday we are helping with the arrangements for the college fair. And I've already had a few other teachers reach out, and so we would love to partner with people in the future.
For future students, what advice would you give them for joining this program?
So as much as we do hands-on activities, we're not able to do floral designs every single day. Flowers are expensive, but also there's other content to learn. So a portion of class is learning the knowledge and the skill behind floral design. And so be prepared to not only learn content, but also do floral designs hands-on.
What kind of experience do you get from taking this class?
So whether you choose to be a floral design person or not after high school, you still have this marketable skill that you can take either while you're going to college or in between jobs, that you can either have your own business in floral design or go help at floral design stores. And so you can use that to make money at any point in your life.
What is the biggest advantage of taking this class?
So I'm not only a floral design teacher, but I'm also an FFA advisor. So being in floral design, among any other art class, you're able to be an FFA. And FFA gives you leadership skills, communication skills, career skills, so many things that are going to help you during high school and beyond. And so that's one of the best things of being in floral design, is being able to be an FFA as well.
And that's all for today. Thank you so much, Ms. Hanson, for joining us on this POJO News segment.
Absolutely. Thank you for having me.
Thank you, Ms. Hanson, for the opportunity to sit down and chat with you. We cannot wait to see all the fun things your class designs this year. Now over to Carly with the point.
Thanks, Cooper. Here's lunch for the rest of the week. Alright, Porcupines, you know the drill. Our personal devices are powered off and put away, starting from the beginning of school to the final bill. AP students, this one is for you. You test in May, but payments are due by end of the day on November 7th. You can pay online or bring cash or check to Ms. Ward in the front office. All tests are $30 each. Driver's Ed starts tomorrow and will be on Monday, Friday mornings throughout the rest of the month. You'll meet with Coach Hall in the SHS library from 6:30 a.m. to 7:45 a.m. Please enter from the back door by the band hall. Just a friendly reminder that Youth and Government meets Tuesdays both at 7:30 a.m. and 4 p.m. in Coach Johnson's room 117. FCA will be held on Thursday afternoons at 6:30 p.m. and Friday mornings at 7:15 a.m. in Mr. Young's room, located in the welding shop. So come on down and grab a snack and be encouraged. Now, over to Cooper with the scoop.
Thanks, Carly. Here's your weekly scoop. We are so excited about the upcoming Blackout Pep Rally, and this year's colorworks shirts glow in the dark. The deadline to order your shirt is October 6th. Please see Ms. Adams in the Student Center with any questions. This Friday's spirit theme is POJO Pride, so please go all out with your orange and black. Continuing with Friday is also Hat Day, so if your hat is not a part of your theme attire, you will need to pay $1 and get your wristband in the front. SHS Project Celebration 2026 is excited to announce the 3rd annual pickleball tournament and Halloween contest. The tournament will be held November 1st at 12 p.m. at the pickleball courts at 501 POJO Road. Please see the flyer for more information. Now it's time for SAT Word of the Week. The word is quixotic. It can be used as an adjective. It means impractical, especially in the foolish pursuit of ideals. When used in a sentence,
attempting to finish a group project entirely on your own is a quixotic effort. You'll never get a good grade, and you'll just end up stressed out and exhausted. Stuco is very excited to announce the 2025 homecoming dress-up days.
you should start prepping your outfits now, and we can't wait to see what you have come up with.
Until next time.
Keep it sharp, porcupines. That was bad.
I used to think I was invincible. In high school, I used to eat like a pack of zebra cakes and drink a couple Mountain Dews right before a track meet. When we first started building our skate park, we were literally drinking 300 cans of Red Bull a month just to stay awake at night so we could build the skate park. When I first started my speaking career and traveling and doing events, I said yes to everything. I never took a day off. I never said no to anything. It didn't matter how crazy the travel was. It didn't matter how far I had to go. I said yes to absolutely everything. It wasn't until I literally physically broke until I realized I needed to start to have balance in my life. My back once just completely went out. I woke up, it was like I couldn't walk, I couldn't put on my shoes, I could barely get in and out of the car, I could barely get in and out of my airplane seat to make it to the next event to go speak and then fly home. It got so bad, I went to chiropractors, I went to doctors, I went to physical therapists. I seriously got to the point where I thought I was gonna have to have back surgery. It got to that point where I felt so broken that I realized maybe I need to change something, like maybe I'm out of balance. It's like my whole big goal this year is taking a lot of time and just recognizing areas of my life where I have balance and areas of my life where I don't. And the first thing I've learned is you've got to take time to reflect. Like you have to honestly take a moment, look at your life and recognize what are some of the areas where I don't have balance. You have to be realistic. You have to be realistic about where you are, what you're doing, and why you're doing it. And then the next thing you have to do is you've got to recalibrate. And what I mean by that is you've got to reflect, you've got to come up with a new realistic plan, you've got to recalibrate what's true for you, and then you've got to go do something about it. You've got to literally pivot your efforts, recalibrate, and then move forward. But when you move forward, you have to do it with quality. You can't just say, I'm going to study for 2 hours, but those 2 hours are the night before an exam when you're really tired and you didn't have a healthy day before that. That's not being strategic. That's not being realistic. That's not giving quality time. I'm talking about setting aside the good hours of the day to give quality to the things that matter to you. I used to think being unbalanced meant you weren't doing enough somewhere. But what I realized is sometimes being unbalanced means you're doing too much somewhere. You can have too much of a good thing. A friend hit me with this comment the other day and it stuck with me and I wanted to share it with you guys. He was telling me this story about how he was trying to sell a building because he wanted to get rid of it. And I just started asking questions like, why are you selling this building? But he told me he wanted to sell the building because he was one past happy. I need to sell this building so I can get my time back so I can go do the things that actually make me happy. And when he said this to me and I realized I was one past happy, I took some time. I honestly sat and I reflected and thought about the areas of my life. Where am I past happy? Where am I unbalanced? And then I was realistic about it. What can I change? What can I change right now? What can I fix to start to make it better? And then I recalibrated and I started putting legitimate quality time into the things that I knew were gonna make me more balanced. Listen, if I were you, I would take this conversation about balance serious when you're young. Because if you don't, you're for sure gonna take it serious when something's broken.